what is amazing is that you could see boats going from the Gulf of California upstream to Yuma.
So I'm here at the riverbed, the old riverbed of the Rio Colorado. We just took a walk over here from the irrigation canal. And this is it. This is what happens. The Colorado River. Just bone dry. Just a bunch of sand and tamarisk.
If you spend your life in a river, you get connected to the river. And I think that's a process the new generations have to go to reconnect with the river in order to save, in this case, the Colorado River Delta.
The river, if you could call it that, reappears briefly.
Tailings pile of agriculture.
Pues yo conozco el río Colorado desde que casi nací. He vivido aquí cerca del río. Cuenta mi padre que ya el agua ya en otros años más atrás le tocó a él vivir, que el río subía en temporadas y luego bajaba otra vez a dejar puros escurrimientos. Pero estaba conectado todo el tiempo con el mar. Toda la gente tomaba agua así.
Ahorita no.
Ahorita no, ya.
Dude, I think this might be the end of the line. When the canals peter out and the farmlands turn to dust, we fold up our rafts and begin bushwhacking. God damn it!
Found the river at least.
Kind of.
This is it.
Riverbed. After a day of hiking, we find the Rio Hardy, a tributary composed of agricultural runoff. We float through the remnants of vast wetlands. There is some delta left, after all. But this water doesn't last long. The river becomes too shallow, and we are forced to hike again.
We're just on these huge mud flats. Ecological wasteland.
Thirsty. It's hot. So right now we're basically bushwhacking through a swamp of agricultural wastewater.
So bad that it's kind of doesn't even suck. This is our last message. It's probably because this is highly toxic. Oh, wow, that is carcinogenic.
We set out at dawn to slog through knee-deep mud for hours. Finally, we reach a finger of the sea. After 113 days on the river, we face the immensity of the ocean. When we began our trip in Wyoming, the sea was unimaginable. Along the way, we've seen some of the wildest places remaining in the West, and some of the most degraded. We began with a search for a river, but found a landscape drawn together by common waters. From snow-capped peaks to Mexican beaches, from LA to Denver, this arid land is bound by the Colorado River. It makes our desert civilization possible, but at the expense of the living river itself. Even in the deepest, wildest, grandest canyons, we can't escape the interconnectedness that makes this river so magnificent and fragile.